In the neon-drenched city of Viridia, where skyscrapers kissed the clouds and cybernetic enhancements were as common as coffee, lived Kai. He wasn't a soldier, a hacker, or a corporate executive, but a memory weaver. His craft involved manipulating and mending fractured memories for those who could afford the service. His small, cluttered apartment served as both home and workshop, filled with archaic tech and holographic displays. One rainy evening, a woman named Anya arrived at Kai's doorstep. Her eyes held a haunted look, and a single tear traced a path through her metallic cheek implant. "I need you to fix something," she whispered, her voice raspy. "Something they took from me." In the desolate expanse of space, where stardust painted ethereal nebulae across the void, drifted the derelict starship, Odyssey. Its metallic hull, scarred by cosmic battles and the relentless passage of time, bore silent witness to a forgotten war. Within the ship's decaying bridge, a lone figure stirred from cryosleep. Captain Eleanor Vance, her face etched with the memories of a conflict long past, opened her eyes. Disorientation clouded her senses as she struggled to recall the events that led to her icy slumber. Her memories flickered, visions of a desperate battle against an unknown enemy, the agonizing decision to activate the ship's experimental cryopreservation system, and the fading hope that someone, someday, would find them. A sudden surge of power jolted the ship, awakening dormant systems. Alarms blared, casting the bridge in a harsh red light. Alara, adrenaline coursing through her veins, staggered to her feet, her gaze sweeping across the chaotic scene. A new threat had emerged, one that could extinguish the last echoes of humanity's past. In a quaint village nestled beside a whispering forest, lived a young woman named Alara. Her heart, as wild as the untamed woods, yearned for adventure beyond the familiar cobblestone streets. One day, a weathered map surfaced in the village's ancient library, detailing a hidden trail leading to a mythical sunstone. Alara, fueled by her insatiable wanderlust, saw this as her calling. Packing her meager belongings and a loaf of her mother's bread, she ventured into the whispering forest, the map her only guide. Dr. Eleanor Vance, a cosmologist renowned for her pioneering work in gravitational wave astronomy, now lives a secluded life in the Atacama Desert, operating a small, privately funded observatory. Her career was derailed years ago when a major collaboration, the Cosmic Symphony Project, failed to detect the subtle gravitational wave signatures theorized to exist from the early universe, leading to funding cuts and professional ostracism. She's haunted by the feeling that she missed something crucial. One day, a young, idealistic audio engineer named Mateo arrives at her doorstep, seeking her expertise. Mateo is part of a small team studying psychological acoustics, specifically the idea that certain infrasound frequencies can affect human emotion and perception. He believes that the faint gravitational wave data she discarded years ago might contain infrasound information not directly related to gravity, but encoded by some unknown phenomena that affected human consciousness at the time those gravitational waves were forming right after the Big Bang, which could explain that no wave information could be deciphered for its gravity components. Eleanor is initially dismissive, but Mateo's persistence and obvious passion chip away at her cynicism. She reluctantly agrees to help him analyze the old data, using a combination of her cosmological expertise and Mateo's cutting-edge infrasound analysis software, something he calls the echo chamber. As they delve into the data, they discover faint, rhythmic patterns buried deep within the noise. These frequencies are far below human hearing but seemingly mirroring patterns found in ancient human music and art. They theorize that perhaps, in the extreme conditions of the early universe, consciousness itself left a faint imprint, a resonant frequency, embedded in the fabric of spacetime. Their research attracts the attention of NovaTech, a powerful tech corporation, who see the potential for manipulating human emotion using a resonant frequency. NovaTech attempts to steal their research, using legal threats and corporate espionage to pressure them. The climax unfolds during a live webcast. Eleanor and Mateo broadcast a refined version of their infrasound discovery, aiming to evoke shared humanity. NovaTech engineers attempt to disrupt the broadcast, using manipulative signals to overwhelm the frequency. Eleanor, understanding the original cosmology, realizes that subtle harmonic resonance is key to overcoming NovaTech's interference. Eleanor and Mateo work together in the observatory, improvising a counter-frequency based on musical harmony, amplifying the original signal. NovaTech hadn't anticipated this approach. Their signal breaks through, flooding the airwaves with a wave of calm and empathy. Viewers around the world report feeling a profound sense of connection and unity. NovaTech's interference fails, their attempts at manipulation exposed. In the aftermath, Eleanor and Mateo establish an open-source project dedicated to the ethical exploration of infrasound technology, focused on promoting healing and understanding. Eleanor finds redemption, no longer haunted by her past failures, but inspired by the potential of science to connect humanity on a deeper level. She realizes the Cosmic Symphony project wasn't a failure, but a prelude to a different kind of music, a cosmic echo of our shared consciousness.